Good morning, class ninth. Welcome to the second part of Physical Features of India. In this part, we are going to talk about Himalayan mountains and northern plains. So, let us start this part. Let us start with Himalayan mountains first. Himalayan mountains are stretched over the northern borders of India. These mountain ranges run in the west-east direction from the Indus to Brahmaputra. The Himalaya consists of three parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. The northernmost range is known as the Great or Inner Himalaya or the Himadri. It is the most continuous range consisting of loftiest peak with an average height of 6,000 meters. The folds of Great Himalayas are asymmetrical in nature. The core of this part of Himalaya is composed of granite. The range lying to the south of Himadri forms the most rugged mountain system and is known as Himachal or Lesser Himalaya. Some of the highest peak of Himalayas. Mount Everest, which is in Nepal, is 8,848 meters high. Kanchenjunga, which is in India, is 8,598 meters high. So, Himalayas are not just stretched in India but also in Nepal. So, some of the highest peaks are listed over here. Please read this very carefully. Pir Panjal range forms the longest and most important range. The outermost range of the Himalaya is called Shivaliks. These ranges are composed of unconsolidated sediments. The longitudinal valley lying between the Lesser Himalaya and the Shivalik are known as dunes. Dehradun, Kotli Dune, and Patli Dune are some of the well-known dunes. The Himalayas have been also divided on the basis of regions from west to east. The part of Himalayas lying between Indus Satluj has been traditionally known as Punjab Himalaya, but it is also known regionally as Kashmir and Himachal Himalaya from west to east respectively. The part of Himalayas lying between Satluj and Kali River is known as Kumaon Himalayas. The Kali and Teesta rivers divide the Nepal's Himalayas, and the part lying between Teesta and Dihag River is known as Assam Himalayas. The Brahmaputra marks the easternmost boundaries of Himalayas. Beyond the Dihag Gorge, the Himalayas bend sharply to the south and spread along the eastern boundary of India, which is known as the Purvanchal or the Eastern Hills and Mountain. The Purvanchal comprises the Patkai Hills and the Naga Hills, the Manipur Hills and the Mizo Hills. Let us move forward and talk about northern plains. The northern plain has been formed by the interplay of three major river systems, the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra along with their tributaries. It spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer. The northern plain is broadly divided into three sections as mentioned below. The western part of the northern plain is referred to the Punjab plains. The plain is formed by the Indus and its tributaries, the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas and the Satluj. The Ganga Plains extends between Gangar and Teesta rivers. It is spread over the states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partially Jharkhand and West Bengal. Brahmaputra Plain lies in the state of Assam. According to the variation in elevation points, the northern plain can be divided into four regions. The rivers, after descending from the mountains, deposit pebble in the narrow belt of about 8 to 16 km in width, lying parallel to the slopes of Shivalik, which is known as Bahabar. All the streams disappear in this Bahabar belt. The streams and rivers re-emerge and create a wet, swampy and marshy region known as Terai. Largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium. It lies above the floodplains of the river and present a terrace-like feature which is known as bhangar. The soil in the Bhangar region contains calcareous deposit and is known as kankar. The newer, younger deposit of floodplains are known as khadar. We learned in this video about the Himalayan mountains and northern plains. In the next part, we will learn about some more physical features of India. Thank you. Stay home and stay safe.